Hey, you guys, it's Mr. Fitch. This message is specific for my English 11 students, periods 4 and 6. As I said during classes today, I said I'd go ahead and put together a template or for the independent reading logs, and so thought I'd now that it's put together, thought I'd make a quick video, just walk you through it, and then post this for you. And like I also said during class, what I'll be doing is doing my own, watching and looking at news this week and then filling one out for myself. And because I want to model this a little bit for you as we get going, or as you get going with the sources that you intend to view or to read. So keeping it simple, keeping it straightforward, independent reading log for the Unit 3, week by week analysis. Just top section, what did you read or view? Remember, you can read content or you can view content, and then just include the title plus the author or commentator's name. So for example, if I, like at lunch today, I was watching Congress. I was watching in Congress them debating back and forth as to whether or not they should impeach Trump. And so the Democrats, people from the Democratic side would make statements, people from the Republican side would make statements. And so that's what I watched. So what did I read? What did I view? I watched Congress talk about the possible impeachment. How did I access the content? TV. How many minutes did I spend reading or viewing the content? 20 minutes as I ate my lunch. Was the content controversial? Yes, extremely controversial. I found that the Democrats were making really good points, and I felt like some Republicans were making really good points for and against the impeachment. Okay. And so I would type in like exactly what I heard, what I was really impressed with, or what caught my attention, right? And then as I pointed out on our overview guide, the key terms here in the first week are, and I should boldface these: target audience, like who is it targeting? So people like the congressional hearing today, who is the target audience for that? I would say people that are at home that are able to watch it, adults, maybe retired people, people who have the time, people that are at home working like myself during lunch hour, um, you know, would be a good target audience. Voters, of course, people that have a say in or had voted for the election, people that both voted or voted against President Trump. So, okay, who are the secondary audiences? Well, I would think non-voters or maybe younger people, kids, teenagers that aren't yet voting but have opinions about politics. And then any fallacious segments or components. Well, look, if I was to actually go back and watch the portion I watched, there were some senators and congressmen that were well prepared and had really well written statements that they read from. And then there were people just kind of emotionally talking, and maybe the points they were trying to make didn't always land well or make the right kind of impact. So I would probably talk about some of the people that got up and just had general things to say, and they didn't really back it up with facts, or it was more emotional. Like, for example, one of the people, I don't remember the name of the person, but they were just kind of talking about Trump and his rhetoric and how like he's been very divisive in the way he's been speaking over the last 4 years, and he's always been an awful person, and he's responsible for all these crazy people attacking the Capitol last week, and that I don't think she had. Uh, there's no facts to that. I tend to see where she's going with that, but she didn't give real evidence to this. Whereas some other speakers had historical things that they referred to. They referred to specific things over the last 4 years, not just January 6th, and not just all the extremists that are out there. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video at this point and post this for you guys to consider. All right. And I'll see you soon.